Business owners always say the leads suck. But what if I told you this is usually an excuse? Truth is, most people don't have a lead problem, they have a sales problem. In this video, I'll be breaking down the biggest myths about lead quality, how most people are wasting opportunities, and how you can start closing more sales starting today. Hey everyone, it's James Valentine here, and in today's video we're diving into the truth about lead quality and how you can close more sales. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Myth number one, bad leads are the reason for low sales. The reality is not about the lead, it's actually about how you handle it. Many business owners assume that if someone doesn't buy immediately, then it's a bad lead. But here's the thing, very few leads actually buy on the first touch point. If you don't have a system for nurturing, following up and building trust, you think every lead is bad when really it's just that you're not giving them a reason to buy. To fix this, you want to improve your qualification process and follow-up. Are you calling leads within 5 minutes of them registering interest? Speed matters because this is where they're at their hottest. Are you asking the right questions to actually understand their needs? With this, you might have your own questions as a business to qualify them, but are you asking the right things that they want to hear as well? Are you following up multiple times? Most sales happen after more than 5 touch points. Do you have automated nurturing in place? Emails, texts, retargeting? If you're calling just once and assuming they're not interested, you have a sales problem, not a lead problem. Myth number 2, more expensive leads equals higher conversions. The cost of a lead doesn't determine its quality, your process does. A lot of people think I need higher quality leads and therefore I should spend more per lead. High price leads don't always convert better. In many cases, cheaper leads convert just as well if you have the right system in place. So you want to optimize your lead intake process. First of all, where are your leads coming from? Are you testing multiple sources? You might find that one platform just outperforms the rest, but if you're not testing this, you'll never know. And are you tracking these conversions by source or just assuming more expensive equals bad? Do you have a structured script to actually pre-qualify leads properly? A common mistake is jumping from one lead source to another, blaming the leads without fixing the real issue, how they're handled once they come in. Myth number 3, ready to buy leads are the only leads that matter. Well, the reality is that most leads actually need warming up before they buy. If you expect every lead to be ready to buy, you'll burn through some really good prospects pretty damn fast. The truth is most buyers go through a process. This is awareness, where they start thinking about a project. Then consideration, they're looking at options, they're getting quotes. Then there's the decision, they're ready to choose. To fix this one, you want to have a structured nurture sequence. If someone isn't ready just yet, don't just throw them away. Stay top of mind with retargeting ads. Anyone who's engaged with your business but isn't ready to buy yet, you can fire out ads that retarget these people, so you're still keeping in their thoughts. You want to offer up free value, send them videos, texts, emails. Then you want to follow up regularly, at least once a week. If you're the one that keeps showing up, you're the one they're going to trust when they're ready to move forward. Myth number 4 is you need to sell harder to close more deals. The reality is selling isn't about pressure, it's about trust. A lot of people think closing more sales means being more aggressive. The real top closers don't sell, they guide. They ask the right questions, listen, and help the lead make a confident decision. The best way to fix this is to shift from selling to problem solving. Instead of pitching, ask more questions. What's the biggest challenge you're facing? Instead of pushing, position your offer as the solution. If I could guarantee you 5 quote-ready leads every single month, would that make sense for you? Instead of waiting for the lead to decide, lead them to a decision. Based on what you told me, I recommend you XYZ. Does that sound good? People don't like being sold to, but they like making the right decision. Your job is to guide them there. Myth number 5, if a lead hesitates, they're not interested. Hesitation doesn't mean rejection, it means uncertainty. A lot of salespeople assume that when a lead says, I need to think about it or I'm not sure, that they're just being polite and won't actually buy. But hesitation usually means they see the potential but they're not quite convinced, or they have unanswered questions, or they're weighing their options but haven't ruled you out. You want to address hesitation, don't just assume rejection. You can ask things like, what's holding you back from making a decision today? Is there anything unclear about how this would work for you? Would it help if I showed you how others in your situation got great results? So this moves me on nicely to handling objections like an absolute pro. What would you do if someone says it's too expensive? Well, what this normally means is the prospect just doesn't see the value yet, and it's your job to articulate that. A lot of people get defensive when they deliver a price and then someone has an objection about it, but you want to shift this. You want to start with understanding. I get it, investing in your business is a big decision, but let's break it down. If I was to get you 5 leads every single month, would that cover the cost of your investment? You want to highlight the cost of inaction. What's the cost of not fixing this? If you keep relying on referrals and inconsistent leads, how much are you leaving on the table? You can offer a perspective shift. Businesses that invest in predictable lead generation grow faster. Would you rather stay where you are or build something sustainable? Now, people might say, I need time to think. This usually means they're actually unsure, not that they need time to think about it. Your job is to help them decide now instead of delaying. You want to find the real hesitation. Of course, what's the biggest thing you need to think over? This should then reveal their actual concern. It's then your job to address that. We want to create urgency in these situations. You can use deadlines or limited spots. Totally understand, but just a heads up, we can only take 5 clients this month. So if you want to lock in a spot, now's the best time. You can also tie back to their pain points. Last time we spoke, you said lead flow was a struggle. If we start now, you'll have a solution in place instead of waiting another few months. Now, there might be a trust objection. I've been burned before. I've worked with other companies and didn't get results. If they've had a bad experience, you need to prove that it's going to be different this time. Acknowledge the hesitation. It's very true. In all walks of life and all industries, there's some really bad businesses out there. I hear you. Unfortunately, a lot of agencies overpromise and underdeliver. You can then flip this and actually share success stories of your own clients. You can lower the risk as well. You can say or give them some form of guarantee. Look, if your service you're offering is really, really good and you know you can get the results, put your money where your mouth is and actually offer a guarantee. If we don't deliver 5 to 10 quote-ready leads every single month, you don't pay. Does that make you feel comfortable moving forward? So there we have it. I hope I've offered you lots of insights about the truth around lead quality and how to actually close more sales. Please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.